All right, there we go. And I'm also going to pull the chat back open. So I love questions, you guys. I love interacting with you during these calls. And so please feel free to interact. If, also, if you've been with us for a while and there's anything that really stands out to you, I love sharing your guys' experiences as well. So don't be shy. Go ahead and add those as well. All right, so welcome again. So excited that you guys are here. And tonight, you don't need to make a decision about anything. I just want you to know that. I know you're curious, and that's what this call is for. It's basically going to give you everything that you need to see if this is going to be a good fit for you. And here's the thing: sometimes the opportunities that change the direction of our lives don't look significant when we first see them. So, again, in the next few minutes, I'm just going to show you what's happening and why we're so excited about this and let you decide what you see. And so, I like to start from the very, very beginning and where we started. And so, you get to know a little bit about the story and the company and where we came from and also where we're going as well. So, when I first started looking at Riman, one thing that really mattered to me is that this company is already proven. Basically, what that means is that Riman was established in Korea in 2018, and they generated more than 2.5 billion in revenue. You guys, that was before they even launched into North America. We didn't even know the name Riman. And then what I saw was the global expansion, and it happened so quickly. And then I realized, okay, we're not looking at an unproven startup here. We're looking at an established company entering new markets. That's what we're looking here. And you guys, there's a very big difference when you're looking at a company that's rapidly expanding the way that we're expanding globally, and then also coming out with new product releases constantly. I'm just going to go ahead and make sure we're all on mute. If you guys wouldn't mind muting yourself, that would be awesome. But again, please feel free to ask questions in the chat and also any comments that you would like as well to add. Okay, so what I really, really love about Remon is that we're not just building a business around one hero product or one trend. We have three distinct brands here. We have our ICD for skincare and beauty. We have our Boda Lab for hair and our body. And we have Lifening for wellness. So think about what that means from a business perspective for just a minute, because we're not looking for one type of customer here. You have multiple ways for someone to enter into the Remon world and multiple reasons for them to actually stay. It's products that we use already every single day. So this is what makes this really different from anything else that's out there on the market today. And this one, I don't know why these slides do not stick. They just want to jump all over the place. Let's do this. Let's go back. All right, stay. So this is where, again, Remind gets really interesting. Centella asiatica is the nickname for tiger grass because legend says injured tigers would roll in it to soothe their wounds. Riman developed its own proprietary giant Biyang pool, and we combine it with our Jeju Lava Energy Water. And then we use this advanced delivery technology to help those ingredients reach the skin effectively. So, you guys, Riman isn't just asking what ingredients should we use. They're asking how do we make those ingredients perform better? And that distinction matters. Really quick, I want to hit on the Jeju Lava Energy Water for a second because none of our products carry dead water. If you see water in our products, this is the water that's in our products. It's loaded with minerals. And then, of course, the giant Biang Pul plant we created it. So we've created our own plant. It's our main ingredient in all of our products. And this is what gives you that beautiful glass glowing, hydrated looking skin that people are looking for. And we're vertically integrated. And so this is also a big part of our story here is that when I started realizing that Remon wasn't operating like a typical beauty company, this is the Remon campus on Jeju Island. Jeju Island is one of the cleanest environments in the entire world. And instead of outsourcing every piece of the product, what Remon did is they invested in its own infrastructure. So basically, from research and development to cultivating all of our ingredients to production, we control everything. And from a business perspective, for me, when I was looking at this, that mattered because I'm not just looking at what a company sells today, I am looking at a company from what they build tomorrow. And I know that when you have complete control over the entire process, you win every single time. So when you zoom in here, you can see what I mean. When I talk about vertical integration, what that means is that we own everything. The Riman Farm is right here. The B Young Pool Research Lab is here. The Jeju Lava Water Center is here. And they're even invested in solar power, wind power. All of our beautiful glass bottles are also sustainable. They're great for the environment. So when Riman talks about controlling the process, you guys, we literally mean it. They're involved in where key ingredients come from, how they're researched, and how the products are also developed. And for me, this is what builds confidence in a brand. So again, we're not we're not attaching our name to a product. We're attaching our name to the company behind it. And again, it's important with what I attach my name to, and I have a feeling that it's important to you as well. Integrity matters. And this right here is where Riman's farm is. I was actually able to visit this farm last October. It was quite the experience to be able to see the whole process firsthand. And this is one of the things that made me realize that Riman operates very differently. Instead of simply buying one or two hero ingredients from a supplier, they grow it themselves. And this is where Riman cultivates our patented plant, our giant Biang pole. It's basically Centella asiatica, and they can control how it's grown, harvested, studied, and ultimately used in products as well. And I think what that means for us is that when someone asks, what makes this product different? We don't have to rely on a fancy marketing story. We literally can just show them one of the key ingredients where the key ingredients begin like this. And it's basically from the farm to the science and then to the bottle. So I want to know who here has been to Riman Village. Put me into the chat if you have been here. I was able again to go here last October. This was part of the whole experience. You guys, this is for you. This is built for you. And this is where I think you really begin to understand the vision behind the company and how much they do pour into us and how they want to support us in our business. People from all around the world come here to Jeju Island, and we come here for retreats, for training, recognition, and basically we get to experience all of what Riman has to offer together. And here's what I want you to notice. Riman didn't just build products, you guys, they built a place for people to belong. Because ultimately, this business isn't just about what's sitting in a bottle. It's about the relationships that you build. And that is what I'm so excited about here. The people that I've been able to partner with here and build with and get to meet and become such good friends with, it's priceless. So again, the places that you get to experience and the person that you become along the way is pretty incredible when you have an environment and a culture and a community like what we have right here. And again, someday I hope you guys all get to go here and experience this as well. But this after this experience, it changes everything. So I'm going to show you just a short little video. It's a few seconds, and basically, it's just going to talk a little bit about what I have already shared with you. So here it is.
Jeju Island, the birthplace of Inselderm, where nature and tradition inspire transformation. Made different, elevated to its full potential. The world's first and only smart farm for Pyeongpool, introducing the first of its kind, Giant Pyeongpool. Infused with Jeju Lava Energy Water, a powerhouse of intense hydration and radiant vitality. Experience the legendary glow and lifting effect of K-Beauty. Experience the difference. A difference you'll love. The all-new Inselderm, Riman.
Amazing. All right, now let's get into the product. So you guys know the story of Riman, you know the history of Riman, what makes us different, and this right here is what changed the game for me, and it was our ICD line. So what does ICD stand for? ICD stands for in cellular dermatology, and this is Riman skincare line. And I was introduced to this by a trusted friend. I'm 53. I'm a grandma of six, and I was at a place in my life where I just thought, well, it's all downhill from here. And I would look at myself in the mirror, and the reflection did not show how I felt or what was really inside. And I was very, very depressed. I thought I was using the very, very best products. And so I had nothing to lose. And because I trusted the friend that introduced me to these products, I decided, well, I'm going to give it a try. We'll just see what happens. And I'm here to tell you that within 24 hours, I felt the difference. Within 3 days, I saw the difference. You guys, that's how fast these products worked. So what I love about the philosophy is that that it isn't about chasing every little thing we don't like about our skin. It's about supporting the health of our skin. So, and we do that by cleansing, by hydrating, and by protecting. That's our system. That's our philosophy. And this is where everything that we just talked about comes together. The ingredients grown in Jeju, the Jeju lava energy water, the patented technology and the science, because at the end of the day, impressive technology, you guys, is great, but what people really care about is what they see when they look in the mirror. And that's all it took for me. These products sell themselves. As soon as you get it on someone's skin, they feel the difference. And when they can see the difference quickly, you have a customer for life. And that is why these products have become such a powerful doorway really into not just in Riman, but in everyone's life that gets to experience these. And we're just getting started. So we also have our colored cosmetics, and these are skincare infused. This is skincare. So this is skincare that's hyperpigmented. It's our makeup, and I think this is a smart extension of the brand because the philosophy stays the same. Beautiful skin first, and then makeup that enhances it but does not hide it, and it feels like second skin. Every single thing that we have here under our Riemann umbrella is clean. It's safe, and you're going to love just knowing that you have that reassurance that you're using really, really great products that are good for you. We have complexion products, lip colors, setting sprays. The line continues to grow. In fact, we had over 8 new product releases just last weekend that are coming. We all know that the best time to join a company is when they are rapidly expanding globally, which we are, and also when they are still rolling out products and having new product releases, which we are. So we get to meet people through skincare, through beauty, or both. And that just gives us some really, really exciting things to talk about because people love makeup, right? People love beauty. Women love beauty. Women love makeup. And again, it's just been really, really fun to be able to experience all of these incredible products. And then we have our Bodo Lab. And so this is Riemann's personal care line. And this is where we move beyond skincare and into products that people use every single day. People wash their hair every day, right? And people use lotion on their skin every single day. But what this line focuses heavily on is on scalp health and healthier looking hair. And then of course, while we also bring that same elevated approach into our body care as well. From a business standpoint, I want you to think about this. We're not asking people to create some brand new habit, okay? They're already washing their hair. They already shower. They already use body products. We're just simply giving them the opportunity to replace what they're currently using with something that's healthier, that's cleaner, and that people love to reorder. And that says something about what we're doing here, right? It makes it so easy because again, it's products that people already use every single day and that they need every single day. And then we have our wellness line. This is our lifening. And this is where Riman begins connecting what we do on the outside with how we support ourselves on the inside. So right now, what we have is we have beauty wellness products, which is our Beauty Collagen EX and our Deep Talk Plus, which focuses on fiber and digestive wellness. And so the two things that we need for beauty on the outside, on the inside, is gut health. And then, of course, collagen, because we start to lose that after the age of 32. And strategically, I think this category is so important because Riman is no longer just playing in skincare. We have skincare, we have makeup, we have hair care, we have body care, and we have wellness. And I love the approach that they take because it's a holistic approach to really to everything. So someone may discover Riman because they want better skin. That was me. And then someone else might discover Riman because of their hair, right? Maybe their hair's thinning. Maybe they want to see, right? There's that was me, by the way. I was basically losing my hair in the front. And our hair care products completely took care of that. So different doors, same brand, and a much, much bigger opportunity to build long-term customers. All right, this is where I get to introduce our special guest. We have an amazing testimonial tonight, and her name is Christine Messed. I hope I pronounced her last name right, Christine. I'm going to bring you up here in just a little bit and stop sharing my screen, but I want to introduce you properly. I'm really excited, you guys, about this next testimonial. She has a really unique perspective because she's not only a wife, a mom, and a caregiver of both her parents. She worked in the medical field and even owned her own hair restoration and a body aesthetic practice. Okay, so you guys, this woman, she knows products. Okay, and after years of never being completely satisfied with what she was using, guess what she found? She found Riman. So I'm going to stop sharing. I'm going to look for this gorgeous lady. There she is. I'm going to bring her up nice and big. And Christine, so excited to have you here this evening and to share your experience.
Thank you. Thank you, Christy, so much. I appreciate that warm welcome from you. Yes, I am everything you said and then some. I do a lot. I am such a busy mom. I do really a lot. And when I first found Riman, I'll be honest with you, I was skeptical. What am I finding? Skincare. But then when I dove more into it, I found so many things that are just so amazing and phenomenal, especially just right now, we all got back from the convention. The stuff that I learned was just out there. So the products experience was just amazing for me. From day one when I went in and I tried the products, I was mesmerized. I'm like, truly, all these years I've used nothing but medical grade, and always felt okay. They're working, what have you, but they were always sitting on top of my skin. They never really truly absorbed into my skin. And I can tell you, I am so, so overwhelmed with this experience. I'm so happy from within. I think it shows even when I talk to people, they all tell me, we've never seen anybody so in love with a product like this. And I'm truly in love with it and what it has done for me. And not just for me, also for my family too. My son, my mom, who's never used any type of skincare or what have you, or makeup. Truly, I tell you, it has made a big difference. The shampoo, the conditioners, most of all, I'm sure we are going to see a little bit for my before and afters and what it has done for me, especially the Deep Talk Plus. Deep Talk Plus has been my number one. It had made me lose weight. I'm about 18 pounds now down. And along, of course, with the collagen EX, those two have been wonderful for me. If we can go ahead and show that, that would be great. Also for people to actually see it.
I'll put it into the chat so I don't
Okay.
have it on a slide.
Oh, you don't. Okay.
No, I'm going to
Okay.
put it there
Great.
now.
Yeah. Along with that, I know I use the Deep Talk Plus and it helped me really a lot. It cleansed me out. It made me feel completely different. It gave me my glow from my face. I can see that. Another thing I also used was the skincare. The skincare was really amazing. The ritual was just wonderful. I fell in love with it from day one. I walked out of my little facial thinking, what is this? What is this tingling that's happening into my face? And to me, that was number one. It cleared out a lot. I had a lot of pigmentation. The pigmentation that I've, encountered over the years from being, in the tanning beds and what have you. And it's clearing them out. And of course, this is on a consistent matter that I do this on a daily basis. I am using the Riman and I'm using the Riman Radiance 100 also. So that's
Mhm.
also another product that was introduced and it just works amazing. Another thing also for my mom, she was my first, person to come up and be my, my demo for me to demo the products on her. And, she didn't want to do anything. But guess what? The next day she asked me, and she still asks me, she's in love with the dermatology cream. She's in love with how it made her feel, how, her, wrinkles lessened, her rosacea. Her rosacea was the biggest thing she had, and she always suffered from. And she truly, truly loves the product. Beyond product, I can tell you that I'm just in love with this community. I'm in love with how people are always there for each other. We grow together. The vision out there. That's it's not just here. All these, we're growing globally, and to me, that's number one. So I'm very thankful. To be honest with you, I'm thankful for everyone that helped me along the way. It helped me with so many different things. I have different visions. Yes, I'm a mom. Yes, I'm a caregiver. I do all these things, and at one point I said to myself, would this be it? But then when Riman came into my life, it changed so much, genuinely changed a lot. And I can tell you that my visions have grown. It's grown not just here. I want to expand. I want to go, everywhere else. I am from Lebanon originally. I'm from the Middle East. And I would love for one day to be able to reach out to these women that are out there that have so much potential, that are able to actually have a business and stay home with their families and be able to do this type of business, because I think this is an amazing growth. One thing I could tell you I learned from the convention is that truly it's never too late to start something you want, because growth doesn't truly happen overnight. If you are teachable, if you are good to be mentored, I truly believe, and you have a good mindset, positive mindset, you will attain your goal. I thank you so much for listening to me today and to my story. And thank you, Christy.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much. I'm going to keep you up for just a minute because when I was sharing you guys, by the way, look at the chat. Look at her before and after. I lost my presentation, so just give me 1 second to pull it back up. So amazing, by the way, Christine. And I cannot believe that I missed you at convention. Like,
I
what
know.
world? Okay, I am back in business. All right, here we go. Thank you so much. What an amazing testimony. Can you guys do me a favor and give Christine all the hearts, all the loves into the chat, please? And I cannot wait to celebrate all of your success here in Remon. I'm so excited for you and just everything, all the lives that you're going to change and the impact that you're already making in your family as well. So
Thank
amazing.
you.
Amazing. All right, we're going to go back to the presentation, and because I know you guys are probably wondering, okay, well, how do we share this, and how do we actually earn a paycheck? And I know that for me, that was something that I was also interested in as well. So I'm just going to make sure everyone's on mute really quick. All right, we just got to get a few of you guys not on mute. There we go, mute all. Okay. Okay. Always fun. I love technology. Isn't it the best? All right, let's go scroll down. Let's talk to you a little bit about the business opportunity. And this is the part that really was the game changer for me. So I fell in love with the products just like Christine at first, and that's usually most of us on this call. I want to pull the chat open again because again, if you guys have any questions, please ask. Love all the hearts that you guys gave Christine as well. You guys are amazing. And like she said, the community and the culture here is absolutely amazing. Okay, so this is where the business opportunity starts to make sense. In a traditional retail model, there are multiple layers between the company and the customer. Basically, what happens is that it goes through a whole process, right? Distribution, then it goes to wholesale, retail, advertising. And here's the thing, you guys, every single layer has a cost. Riemann chose a completely different business model. Instead of relying only on a traditional advertising or retail distribution, they also reward people for sharing products and building a customer base. And I love this because you don't need a storefront. You don't need inventory sitting in your garage, and you definitely don't need to buy or become a pushy salesperson. So if you're already looking at this and you're like, I'm not a salesperson, you don't have to be here. I'm here to tell you that the products truly sell themselves. You can simply start as a customer like I did, use the products like I did, create your story around the products like I did, and basically your love for the products will do the work for you. And if you choose to share them with other people, like I chose to do 6 months later, there is the business model that allows you to participate in the revenue that you're going to help create. And that's the shift. Instead of only being a customer, you now have the option to become part of the distribution. And here's what it looks like. Now, don't let this slide scare you, okay? There's a lot of information on this slide, and you don't need to understand this entire chart tonight, okay? We do have an in-depth video that walks you guys through every single detail of the compensation plan. So here's what I want you to understand tonight because of time. You can earn by selling products. And as your business grows, there are additional ways to earn by building and developing a team if you choose, but you do not have to build a team here. We have an incredible affiliate program. Our first 3 ranks are affiliate only ranks. There's no team building involved at all. And as you can see, you can make up to 40% commission just focusing on customers. This is pretty exciting, you guys. So everyone starts as a planner. It's $20. That's it to get started, free in Canada. And that's your risk. That's it. $20 gives you a full business, your own website that is your website that with your back office, marketing materials for your business. You guys, every single thing is already done for you. So you'll start as a planner, and then from there you can grow as a manager. And then as a senior manager, those are your 3 affiliate ranks. Team leader takes some team building, director, and then beyond. And notice what happens as you grow. The earning percentages and the numbers of ways that you can be compensated are going to expand with you. Nobody starts at national director, okay? Everyone starts in the same place. You start with one customer, one person you help, one person who loves the products enough to tell somebody else, and then you do it again. And that's this business is so simple. It truly is so simple. That's how something that looks complicated on this chart can become really, really simple in real life. Okay. You help people, develop people, and let the business grow from there. Now, we do have leadership bonuses as well. And this is where the compensation plan starts rewarding something I personally love, which is leadership. Riman doesn't just reward you for building your own business, it rewards you for helping other people build theirs. And if you are an impact maker, you're not done yet. Your story's not done. You know that there's more out there for you, and you want to make an impact in your life, and you want to help people make an impact in theirs. This is for you. Okay. Once you become a team leader, you develop other qualified team leaders. You can earn up to 40% leadership match on that first generation, then 20% on the second generation, 10 on the third. And as you advance, it's going to extend through additional generations. Okay. So think about what this really means here. Your success doesn't have to come from someone else's expense. Your success can actually grow because you help someone else succeed. That's the kind of business that I want to build. Not a business full of followers. I want to build a business full of leaders. And I know you do too. So I love this question from Erica. I'm going to go back to the slide. And so the first 3 ranks, let's talk about that. Manager and senior manager, you never start at 0. They're rolling volume. You get rolling volume for 3 months. So you get to use all of that volume for 3 months, and that's going to help you hit those first 2 ranks. Super easy to do. Team leader, you get 5 months. Director, you get 6. Okay. The $20 is one time a year. So $20 a year, not per month. That's a big one. Most companies, it's $20 a month. I was in a company that was $20 a month just to keep my website active. You don't have to do that here. It's $20 for a year. That's it. Okay. So love that. Also, there's no requirement for you to be on subscription or auto ship at all here. Our products are that good. We don't need you to do that. Okay. And so truly you've got that. That's the risk. Now, I started as a customer. So naturally, I already had the products. I was using the products. I was in love with the products. So the first step really is get the products on your skin. Okay. So if you're looking at this and you're wondering, okay, but what does it actually look like to get started? I'm going to walk you through that right now. And this is where Riman makes it so, so, so simple for you. We've got these incredible starter kits. You have 30 days upon signing up as an affiliate, or as we call them planners, with us, and you can pick up four kits your first 30 days. Then they go away and you're not able to see these again, okay? So again, you don't have to buy a garage full of inventory, thank goodness, right? There are different starter kit options depending on how you want to build. You can start small. You can learn the products, share what you love, and you can grow from there. Or if you already know that you want to build this as a serious business like me, there are larger options that will give you more products to experience, demonstrate, and share. So that was me. There isn't one right way to start. This is just finding what's going to be the very, very best for you. Okay. You choose the starting point that makes sense for you. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit about what I did just for those that are business minded and a business builder. I'm a business builder. That's what I do. That's why I'm here. I am a director here with Riman, and I did that within 6 months of me joining. So I did go fast. My first day, I picked up two of the starter kit premiums. Why did I pick up two? Because my volume counted towards my rank. And so I wanted to make sure that I hit manager right out of the gate. And so I was manager before I launched my business. Why did I do that? I wanted to give myself a pay raise. As you can see, you're making almost 3 times more as a manager than you are a planner. So, manager before I launched my business, then I launched my business. Day two, I hit senior manager. Week three, I hit team leader. And then within 5 months, I hit director. Okay. And so, again, if you're looking at this as you're business minded, those starter kits are going to be a blessing because they help you hit those first few ranks. Again, your volume also counts towards your ranks. And then if you're joining us from Canada, here are your options as well. And I just want to emphasize something. You don't need the biggest kit to be successful. Okay. Again, I want you to choose the option that fits how you want to build because the kit doesn't build the business, you do. Okay, we've got some really exciting things happening right now. And this is something that I don't think that you fully understand unless you experience it. Who was just at convention last weekend? Will you put me into the chat just so that I know? Because you know, right? Everything that is in your head, all the information, maybe even the transformation that you see in the mirror, none of it is as big and as when you attend an event like this. This takes everything from your head, it moves it to your heart, and everything shifts after. And Riemann does events incredibly well. This isn't just about beautiful venues, you guys, and recognition or the announcements, and which is all great, by the way. I love seeing all the people that were there last weekend. It's what happens when you walk into a room filled with people who are building something too. You meet the people from different cities, from different countries, from different backgrounds. Marie, it was so wonderful to meet you. And suddenly, what happens is your world just gets so much bigger, right? You start to think better. You start to believe bigger, and sometimes you even walk into the event as one version of yourself, and then you leave, and you're a completely different person, right? And that is the power of getting into the room. And we've got an exciting announcement. Our next convention is coming up. It's in March, and it's March 12th to the 14th, 2027. We're going to go back to Las Vegas for another incredible event. And if you're looking at this opportunity tonight and you're thinking, gosh, I wonder where I could be by then, I just want you to know that you could be the next director here, unlocking up to 50% commission and not only impacting your family's life for life, but helping others impact their life as well. It just takes one person and one yes. So 7 months from now, you could walk into this convention with customers that you've helped, a team that you've start building, friendships that you don't even have yet, and maybe even a completely different belief about what you're truly capable of. So be excited about that. You don't have to know tonight, of course. You just have to be willing to start and find out because you never know, right? And who knows? Maybe next March you'll be in the room with us as well. I really hope that you are. And here's the part that I love. Riemann just extended these incredible convention prices through August 16th. So a single ticket is only $99, and there is also a 10 ticket bundle for $7.99. These prices will go up. And so, if you are thinking, Christy, I'm not even in Riman yet, and you're already trying to send me to Vegas, yes, of course I am, because I know what this can do for you and your life and your family's life. That's why. And also because if there's even a part of you tonight thinking maybe this could be something for me, get yourself in the room. Okay. You don't have to have everything figured out. I knew nothing when I said yes. When I decided that I was going to make this a business, I didn't know the compensation plan. I didn't even know how to get into my back office. I had no idea. I didn't know anything. All I knew was that I love the products. And you know what? That's really all you need to know. Okay. And sometimes that one small decision, which was what happened to me, 7 months later, you're going to realize that you're in a completely different place than you are today. And it just really it just takes a decision and a yes. And this is also really exciting because you guys mentioned, I talked a little bit about the new releases. Some of the new releases aren't available until September 1st, but guess what? We actually can get them right now. So we have these incredible packs. These go away Sunday. So these are available through August from now through August 16th. And it matters because again, some of the brand new products that we just saw at convention are officially launching September 1st. We can have them right now. And these collections give you a way that you can get your hands on them early. There are three different options, of course, that you can choose from here. We have a beauty collection, the Radiance collection, and the Ultimate collection. So again, you can choose what actually makes sense for you. And if you're building the business, I especially love this because there's power in being one of the first people saying, I have it, I've tried it, let me show you. So, early access creates conversation, and conversation creates opportunity. So, get your hands on the new products while you can, especially those of you guys that are already beauty planners with us. And this is a fun one for anyone who decides, okay, you know what? I'm ready to do this. I'm ready to build. During August, if you personally enroll three new planners and help each one of them generate 1,000 SP, basically that's about $1,100. Ruman is going to pay you an additional outside of everything else that you're going to make. We're going to give you an extra $500. That's it, $500 bonus. So here's what I really like about this promotion is notice it doesn't just say go enroll three people. It rewards you for helping those three people get started successfully. And it's unlimited. So three qualifying planners is a $500 bonus. Six could be a $1,000 bonus and so on. So again, it's just, it's up to you. And this is the culture that I want you to notice here. Enroll, mentor, help someone win, and then when they grow, you grow too. And truly, this business is all about helping others. If you're a helper and you love helping others, this business is for you. And there's another August bonus that I think is really, really smart because both the new person and the person helping them both win. It's a win-win across the board. So if you join Riman in August and achieve senior manager within your first 30 days, Riman has increased the fast start bonus from $300 to $500, and the person who sponsored and helped you get there earns an additional $200 bonus. So we're just giving lots of money away. All right. So that's exciting. So that's Riman in a nutshell. And I know I gave you guys a lot of information tonight, but here's what I really want you to remember. You don't need a huge following. You don't need experience. All of us start as a new person, and you definitely don't need to have it all figured out. Okay. You just have to recognize when something feels worth taking a closer look at, and that's really it. And that's what I did. And that one decision, it changed so much for me and my life, my family's life. And if something that you heard tonight made you think, gosh, maybe this could be for me. Talk to the person that invited you here to the call. Reach out to them and let them know that you've got questions and you want to take a closer look. Okay. And then, of course, decide for yourself because sometimes the biggest opportunities in our lives start with really one simple thought, which is why not me? And that was a question that I asked myself. And now I have more time freedom than I ever thought possible. I came from the corporate world and for 18 years, and I no longer have to ask my boss for time off or vacation time or anything like that. And I know what it's done for my life and my kids and my grandkids. And I know for generations to come, this is a business that I can will to my kids as well. I can leave them something. You can too. And so if I can do it, you can do it. And if anybody can do it, you can do it too. So it's really just a decision. So, you guys, thank you so much for being with me here this evening, tonight. Again, I appreciate you and I thank you. And I hope to see you in March at our next Riman convention. And again, get back to the person that invited you here tonight. Bye. Thanks, Christine, too. You did so amazing. It was so good. Bye, everyone.
Thank you. Bye.